After weeks of ruminating, I go into default mode. Buy jewellery. But why? It's my wife's birthday. There is this unconscious pressure. It's not like she's asking for anything in particular, and that's part of the problem. So it's raining as I make my way to the jewellery store. I'm inside. I'm just waiting. Suddenly the AD, I know him, walks over. We exchange pleasantries and then he goes for it. Mitesh, we might be interested in this. There is a twinkle in his eye, that dangerous twinkle. It's hard to explain. It's the look when someone knows your game. I know it. He knows it. I'm down the rabbit hole big time. I look down and on the tray sits this. Simply a watch that looks shiny under the lights. It's sort of skeletonized. So like any man, if I were buying a car, I would kick the tires, but it's a watch. So I perform the next best ritual. I perform the weighing. The watch moves up and down from the motion of my hand. I look thoughtfully, hoping its weight will reveal its secrets. Light, I say, with as much gravitas as I can muster. So then I follow it up with an even better comment. Blue. Just like a toddler watching Cocomelon. The AD's expression is one of amusement, he knows. I ask the fatal question, how much? He doesn't blink. £150,000. I look again and I think, why? The why. With an annual production of only 260 watches a year, another GPHG award, let's call it the Watch Oscars, in the bag for 2025, there is something about this brand that collectors and award judges absolutely love. This is a brand of ultra haute horology. They push the boundaries of design and innovation. And and when looking at this innovation, we need to sort of think of what is Greubel Forsey doing here. You look at the technical side of things. It's reinvented the tourbillon with the double tourbillon and making it more of a 3D tourbillon. You're looking at the experimental watch technology, which I think its primary aim is constant force. So there isn't any decrease in accuracy the longer that main balance spring, or I should say hairspring, actually unwinds. And the thing which I didn't know when I was actually starting this video was the unrivaled hand finishing. This is taking days upon days. You've got this black mirror polish, so if there is no light to reflect, the reflective surface actually looks black. And also when you look at the internal lines or the internal angles, the frosted bridges, these are signature sort of elements for Greubel Forsey. So now when I say to you, why? Maybe we know the answer. For Greubel Forsey, this is considered a common piece. And when I mean common, I'm talking about maybe 22 pieces a year hitting the market. This is the Balancier 3. Now you see it, now you don't. Does it sing to you? But remember, this is a Greubel Forsey, so let's break down the cost. First, this is 20 years in the making. The architecture is defined by 3 bridges. The first bridge houses the barrels, actually there are 2 of them, coupled together for stable power delivery. The second bridge offers the balance wheel. The third is the arch bridge. It holds the second counter and supports the hour and the minute hands. It is made of 282 parts, manual winding, 72 hours of power reserve, but that is just the aesthetic. The real engineering is in the size of the balance wheel. It's huge, 12.6 millimeters. Because it's larger and heavier than most, it needs a completely different powertrain to drive it. I'm pretty confident to say a movement architecture quite like this had never been made before. And then there's the finish. The whole watch is polished within an inch of its life. This is grade 5 titanium. Usually titanium looks grey and dull, but here it shines with a polish you usually only see on steel. This is incredibly hard to do. There will likely only be 88 produced ever. There is probably even more to say, but with only 7 seconds of footage allowed in the shop, you gotta give a guy a break. This is Upside Down Specs, and see you on the next one.